Hey, Ryan, why don't you pull up Amazon's margins real quick?
Well, yeah, I'd have more of a grin on my face than Stephen Hawking on Epstein's Island.
I'm off as a smug cock when you said that.
Wow, physical philosophy, you're not very smart at all. You screw up, cash flow kings. Dissector, you are an idiot.
Hello, everybody. It is Sunday, 12 o'clock Eastern. On Sunday, 12 o'clock Eastern, there's a good chance if you weren't on the Castle Kings at 8 p.m. Eastern last night, what were you doing? It was a rough night for you. You may have had some alcohol, some Zinicinos, some 6 milli lip pillies, and you're feeling the after effects today. But the best way to recover after a bad night out is the Castle Kings Weekly Recap, where we share buys, sells, and dividends for the entire week transparently, which apparently some people don't think we do. But let's get into our transactions for the week. I will start it off, and it was a big week for me. I had 71 cents from Costco, and that is it. And I reinvested it back at $712. So
isn't that half a Costco hot dog you could buy with that?
I could, yeah, about half a Costco hot dog. So that's it. Yeah. I could tactically maybe bargain with them if I were to go up there. Say, hey, maybe,
price match.
Give me half a hot dog. That's all I want. Half a week. But big week for you though, Fiscal. You're not practicing patience like me, you could say.
No, I'm doing stuff, also collecting some dividends, but also, making some moves, doing some things. So I'll start off right at the top. You'll see that I got 300 shares of High Tide first thing on Monday. This is after I took a quick gander at the financials, and obviously we had our show with Blake.
Check it out 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I felt that it warranted dipping my toe in as I learn more. There does seem to be like a pretty good amount of enthusiasm. A lot of people have opinions on this, and those that have published opinions, they seem to be strongly in favor and positive and well thought out and logical. And I appreciate a logical opinion. And I look forward to learning more about it and getting more and more involved as I learn more, as long as I keep learning things that I like.
Hey, I said if the CEO comes onto our show, I buy one share.
Yeah, I think I promised 1,000. If he
I'll put my $2.70 in the basket if he comes on.
Yeah, I mean, unless it 10x's before then I can't buy that many shares. Yeah. But so I also got a dividend from British American Tobacco, $70.49. It's free money. I did have to pay something because they're a foreign stock and an ADR, blah blah blah.
Ooh.
Next, you'll see, I got another 100 shares of Grab. With Grab, I kind of have a hard and fast rule that pretty much anytime they drop under 350, I get another 100 shares no matter what that day. In addition to just like buying just to buy, but like literally, like if they drop below 350, it's a rule. Like I've got to get more shares.
Yeah,
so
I'm with you. It's like Starbucks below 72 for me.
Yeah, so I went there and I did that. Got another 100 of High Tide. I think I had looked more at like their free cash flow and things like that at this point, and realized like, darn, this is looking pretty frothy.
It's a fun stock.
Yeah. Now MPW, this isn't a share buy. This is actually selling a cash secured put at the $4 strike for $24.34 netted income after fees and such.
Income.
Now that is that's about 6% on my cash to wait until the 17th. 6% until the 17th. I did that on the 7th, so that's 6% in 10 days. That's a pretty good return.
Yeah, it's
assuming I don't get assigned. If I get assigned, then it's not quite as good. But you could say it's free money if I don't get assigned.
Yeah,
it's income. It's income.
It's a warrior right there.
Yeah, that's yield max level income.
Yeah.
So yeah, we picked up another 100 of High Tide, and because it was actually starting to move up. Like you could see, like the 7th, it was 216, and then it's 243. Like, so I was like, is this rocket getting ready to take off? So I'm like, it might not stay at this level much longer. And
It
so I'm
could.
like,
It also could not.
right. And it's just, one of those things when you see the momentum starting, it's like, get the last little bit while it's still cheap kind of thing.
That last puff.
That last puff. Did pick up another 100 shares of MPW at 437. It is higher than this now. It ended up going up again a good amount after I bought that. So feel happy there. I paid an ADR fee on Baba, got nothing in return. Boo.
Boo.
Another 100 shares of Grab, of course. And High Tide cooled back off a little bit from that 243, and I got another 100 there at the end of the week. Yeah, like, so I know it was like a lot of Grab and High Tide, but I have a feeling now High Tide is still a really, really small position because of how cheap the shares are.
Yeah.
But I do have a feeling like once I really get into it, that I'm going to find a lot of things that Blake said were true and well-founded and good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I suspect that I will be glad that I started early as soon as I started to see good things.
Gee, hearing this makes me want to buy some. I can't get FOMO though. I can't.
So, yeah, one of the things that, when I look back, like certain things, I regret not moving on faster when I could see that obvious signs that it was good, but it's like, oh well, I haven't had time to like really, really, really like.
Yeah.
There's a point at which it's like it looks pretty good. Like I'm pretty sure even it's like I don't think I'm gonna find anything terrible when I look. And like I missed the boat, right? Like Discover Financial is one of those where it's like I was like, and then it went up like 50% on me, and it's like, oh well, I guess.
And if you were subscribed to the Cash Flow Kings, you would have been part of that era.
Yeah. So it's just one of those things where it's like, hey, in more cases where I've thought I found something or saw something that looked good, the hesitation cost me more than actually if I would have just gotten in on everything that I like looked at and thought was good, I would actually have a lot more money right now. So and the same thing with actually if you even go back to like 2022 before I even like was doing videos, the same time I was getting into Baba, I was like selling options on Google and Meta at those low prices, but I was like, oh well, I'm just gonna like do more research and like wait for them to maybe even go like even lower. Maybe this isn't the bottom. And it's like if I would have done that, I would have like 5x and like 2.5x or something on each of those. So it's like maybe when I think I see a good deal, I should just go for it more or less. Is maybe the lesson there. But that's just one of those things where I'm trying to adjust my thinking to like actually learn from when I make a mistake. And in those cases, not going in on a good deal was a mistake. And I don't plan to do that anymore.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I remember our target back in the day, man, 105, 106. I think you could look back at the weekly recaps. I was nibbling in because I didn't know what this would be the bottom, and it was a pretty good price to get in at. So High Tide, man. Ooh, I've got to do more due diligence this week. But that looks good.
I suspect after I get the time to do a little bit more reading, and also I want to like go back to at least their most recent earnings call and listen to how their CEO kind of fields like if there are analyst questions. Like I don't even know if the analyst bothers showing up to ask questions on a stock.
We'll do it. We will do it for the analyst.
But I would like to let's just listen to that call to see how an earnings call on a company like this is, how the CEO conducts it, what he says. If he's as great as Blake says he is, because like Blake says that the CEO is fabulous, and if that is true and he is that awesome, then I will probably feel comfortable, adding to this and growing it over time. So, because with a company this size, like your CEO, it's not like with Altria Group where I don't even think I could tell you who the CEO is, in spite of the fact so many shares. It almost doesn't matter as much.
Yeah.
But with a company like High Tide, like the CEO it's extremely important to
Yeah.
a really, really good captain at that ship. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Get them on, everybody. You got to blow up
Yeah.
Twitter. That'd be sick, honestly.
Yeah.
All right, earnings. It's kind of slow. It's hitting that point. Where
Oh,
it's like,
I see a couple important ones for me.
I do too. Yeah, Alibaba's the big one for you, right?
Nope, Grab is on Wednesday.
Oh, Alibaba's a big one still.
Oh, yeah. Alibaba is still pretty important for me, but
Okay.
I think Alibaba could report that they beat everything by like 3x, and people still wouldn't buy it because communism.
It's
So
China. Yeah.
yeah, so like I almost think it doesn't matter how well they do. Like the market just is shitting on them.
Yeah.
Rumble, you know,
We talked about that, I think.
oh
John
boy,
Deere,
yeah,
Under Armour.
yeah,
Yeah, it's slow, earnings are slow again. I guess of Home
yeah. No,
Depot.
I mean, I've got both Baba and Grab. Though it's a big week for me.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything, and I don't see anything. Well, there
So
you go.
I guess I better make a decision and like pile in some more Grab by Wednesday if I think that this earnings is going to be a big deal for them. You know, should I try to live stream the Grab earnings? I wonder.
Do it.
Yeah.
How big
I'll
is
need
the
to,
Grab cult, though?
I need to figure out what time it is. Yeah, like my Grab videos don't get all that many views yet, but if the stock like takes off after earnings and after I've been talking about it on YouTube and not many people have,
I
like
know.
I'm gonna be like,
King's
I'll be like the
3,000.
meat Kevin of Grab.
Meet Kevin of Grab.
Yeah.
Yeah, earnings suck though this week. So besides Grab. All right. Thank you all very much for watching. This is the weekly recap where we go over earnings, share buy, sales, and dividends every single week, very transparently. Something some other finance channels can't do. It's bad stuff, everybody. But you guys already know the deal. Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern, the best place to be
I just exploded.
with income. So it's the best place to be. Subscribe, turn on post notifications, smash the like button, share our videos. We're pretty close to tier 1 monetization. We all need to do it for the money here on the channel.
True.
Smash the like button, subscribe, do dividends, sucks at drugs, and remember, cash flow.
Cash flow is king.
Oh yeah.
Dissector, you are an idiot.